Why not try to...
So James Comey recently got indicted. And let me be the first to say, I don't give a damn about James Comey. I really don't. I mean, he was appointed by Barack Obama. Donald Trump kept him around, then got rid of him, and then appointed Christopher Wray, who Donald Trump now says is basically a Democrat. So I really don't care when I see or hear that a bunch of rich people in power are eating each other up right now. I don't care that Donald Trump's going after him. I don't care if he goes back after Donald Trump when Donald Trump's out of office. I really don't care. I mean, these are the people. Fox News and all of these stations can say whatever they want. Donald Trump was a billionaire when he was indicted. He was a former president when he was indicted. If those people are still indicted and then found guilty by a jury of their peers, I have to believe that they're actually guilty, because typically rich people get out of all of this stuff. So that's why I don't really care about James Comey. And you have, Jesse Waters and Greg Gutfeld on Fox News, and they're cheering this on, because I remember when Donald Trump was being indicted and going to trial, they were saying this is lawfare. This is weaponizing the Department of Justice and the FBI against your political opponents. Remember, that's what they used to say? But now they're saying this is a revenge tour and we're good with it.
Yeah, Jesse, it seems like another case of Democrats doing a whole lot and then not liking being held accountable to their own rules.
Yeah, they're just mad Trump's doing to them what they did to them. So I don't care what you call it on with Greg, revenge, retribution, accountability. Who cares? It's happening. And I'm enjoying it because these people need to be punished. If someone declares war on you, what are you going to just turn the other cheek? You're right. It is an eye for an eye. And I hope we win. They're asking this is like the revenge tour. Well, what would the revenge be for, Jessica? What would the revenge be for? No one really answers that question. All right? It's because they arrested him. They arrested his campaign manager, his campaign advisor, his lawyers, his national security advisor. They arrested his trade advisor and put him in shackles. They arrested his CFO. They arrested his valet. And not only that, they spied on him, staged a coup, impeached him twice, tried to bankrupt his company, leaked his tax returns, and then couldn't protect him from a sniper. So what are you supposed to do? They didn't think this was going to happen? They're stupid.
They did, which is why Biden gave preemptive pardons, because he knew that you were a vengeful bunch of babies.
And I have to reiterate, I do not care. But what I do care about is how corrupt this government is. Because again, these were the people who were saying, you can't do that to Donald Trump. You can't prosecute your political opponent. This is a witch hunt. Meanwhile, he was indicted by 4 different grand juries. He was found guilty by a jury of his peers on 32 different counts. That is not lawfare. That is the justice system at work. That's what happened to Donald Trump. I've said this and I'm going to stay consistent with this. If you can find a way to indict someone, and I know everyone in Washington, D.C. will say you can indict a ham sandwich if you want. You can find a grand jury to indict a ham sandwich. Okay, whatever. But if you can indict someone and then you can take them to trial and they have a fair trial and they're able to submit their evidence and have evidence submitted against them and then they're still found guilty, especially if they're rich, I don't give a damn about them. I don't care if they find James Comey to be actually guilty of some crimes. But I'm going to stay consistent with this as well. They're not going to find a grand jury to indict Barack Obama on this whole they think he spied on them or the Russia stuff. None of that's going to happen. They will not find a grand jury to indict him because Donald Trump is making that up. He already tried that a while back. He's trying it again now. He put out a tweet to Pam Bondi not long ago, naming names. He was like, I want James Comey. I want Letitia James. I want these people indicted. They came after me, so I'm coming after them. So we already knew this was going to happen. But he's already tried this with Barack Obama, and it's not going to happen. And then you got Greg Gutfeld out there saying, we still don't know who was running the country when Joe Biden was president. When's he going to be indicted because of the auto pen? These people are so dumb. Every president has used an auto pen. If they're not present to sign a document, they allow that document be signed via an auto pen. But they have to give explicit confirmation that that auto pen can be used in the place of their signature. This is a nothing burger. There is nothing that is going to come of Joe Biden and people in his administration using an auto pen to sign some of his executive orders. They're going to try to say Joe Biden didn't even know where he was. He didn't know who was running the country. He's incompetent. Yet in the same breath, they're going to say he spied on them, he colluded with Russia against them, he stole the election. So on one hand, he's completely incompetent, senile old man who can't do anything. But on the other hand, he's the man who orchestrated stealing an entire election from Donald Trump. These people are absolutely dumb. This is so dumb on all levels. And I'm just waiting to see where it goes, because I don't even think they're going to get to a jury trial with James Comey. I think it's going to be thrown out before they get to it, because they're already saying they had to get rid of one lawyer because he said, I'm not doing this. This is dumb. So they went and got an attorney who doesn't even have the experience to try one of these type of cases. But they got him because he is a bootlicker for Donald Trump. He is someone who they know will do anything Donald Trump says. So if you want to talk about lawfare and weaponizing the Department of Justice and the FBI against your political opponents, this is what it is. This is 100% a revenge tour. The only reason James Comey is being indicted is because Donald Trump said somebody better indict him. But again, I don't give a damn that a bunch of rich people who are in power are going after each other. And I won't give a damn if James Comey is actually found guilty of any of these things. And I'll just make sure I let you guys know this as well. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it is Barack Obama or it is Joe Biden. If they have committed actual crimes that can be proven and tried in a jury and have that jury find them guilty, you can lock them up too. I have no special connection to any of these politicians. I got no special love for any type of politician out there. So if the Republicans and the Democrats, a bunch of rich, powerful people, want to keep on going at each other, I'm going to get my popcorn and I'm going to watch it, because I don't give a damn about any of these people, period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.